welcome back to Persons in Poetry. Here with us today, we have acclaimed writer and poet, John. Why don't you introduce yourself?
My pleasure, Steve. Thank you for having me.
Good to have you back, John. I believe you chosen one of the classics, one of your favourites.
One of the classics, yes, one of my favourites. Yes, certainly a favourite classic. It's always been a favourite.
I was first introduced to this poem while I was studying. I'm sure you're the same, John. It's a classic, one of my favourites. We'll have a discussion after you read, but I think the poet really captivates life at the time. John, thank you for having us. This is a story of the pie by Irene Bean.
Teeth, mainstream. Let's place 10 teeth there. Are the person's teeth something she meant in the wide, separating after a husband? The seconds, buttons, looking, introducing what nearly pulled forwards. You are meant to remember the heavens' work, but not the glass teeth, the look lover called evening. Will a will comprehend a response? You meant anything I said, something I said the teeth. But on he rang. He had sat 40 person before spying. Look in my loaf. You found the thing okay? Some pies tell you fold in white teeth. I saw part of the person, Bill. Meanwhile, before Annie learned acting sooner, you will. The man moved far a bus ride. I got 12 wrinkled granny. What? While I sit back, your shape can come to that false, sweet bakery. Bread? No. Person. Right, this pie was meant to have the shirt. Give the right person the shoe. But never kiss that man. You're another queen, she said. Annie appeared looking for a man. Cream loaf. Clever. Yes, something he certainly didn't stop. I said pie, and my story opened. Just try that again. I said pie, and my story opened. I liked bother, as sadly I do. The teeth didn't open because the person tried too late. Should I have something sweet? Between friend and person, I meant the person. After my next thought, the person meant macho. Now through carrying my tray like Bill, the bread meant Bill. That person said I put away your teeth or met with that granny. I'm all right and small when you took that first look. Still I saw Bill. Now as a person he cannot borrow that shirt. Bill said that has no bell. I said I'm walking. I know the bakery and the person and cannot thank him. Man's young. I can say I never am spying, but have said to Annie you like pies. The ow, would it, did it have a say my past, my day, or was I too pale for you? So that as the space of 20 did a 40, he can, would not. The yes man said yes. The no man said no. Me? I say, yeah, yourself said no, so I'm me, not us. Thank you.
Thank you, John. That was beautifully delivered. Sorry about the siren.
It's all right, these things happen. I am a siren, a mermaid. I know that I am beautiful while basking on the ocean's waves, and I know that I can eat flesh and bones at the bottom of the sea. You are a white witch.
Thank you, John.
That's from C. Joy Bell C.
Gonna have to cut you off there, John. What relevance do you think Bean's piece has today?
Well, today there are many words that are still in common parlance that Bean used directly in the words of the poem. Many a person bakes a loaf and wants to eat it.
Many a granny catches a bus.
Precisely. People still talk about shirts, shoes and loaves, and we still use them as often as others use the bus.
How has Bean changed the way that you write, John? Because I know that you do write.
Yes, she has, and that's important because I never want to write the same poem over and over again.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Right, well, I've had problems with that, but that period of my life has sort of calmed down since I first read her story, The Pie.
By Irene Bean. Thank you so much for joining us, John. Looking forward to catching you at the Poetry and Pottery Convention in Melbourne in September.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you, Steve.
Thank you.